Welcome to free live tarot readings. We are here gathered together. Well, not gathered together literally, but you know, we're hanging out. We're hanging out. Let me increase the brightness. Every time I have to do this because my camera has two settings. One is way too dark and the next setting is way too bright. So I put it on way too dark, and then I just wing it from there. Divine Universe, Shavonia, what is going on? How are you doing? It's good to see everybody tonight. How are you doing this fine Monday evening? It is Monday. We're hanging out over here. So check it out. Jen, what is going on? Everyone's first. We're early today. Bria, hello. What is going on? How are you doing? How is everyone? How was your Monday? Rachel's back. Rachel, are you going to be a regular now? Rachel, are you going to be a regular again? Is that what happened? You took a break and then you're like, oh, you know, I miss them a little bit. I'll come back and say hello. Kelly, what is going on? How are you doing? Let me adjust my light position. There we go. Back up the lights a little bit. And get him in a better position. That's good. Don't have that reflection anymore. Bartman, what is going on? I'm at a YouTube war with a bunch of bullies and trolls. Well, Bartman, that's a war you're going to lose. You never can win against the trolls. Annie, what is going on? Fun, how are you doing? Mama, general message from Mama. Let's check it out and do all of that good stuff. Yes, I did miss you. Oh, see, Rachel, you're so sweet. Rachel missed all of us. She's like, I just can't handle it anymore. I need some tarot. Wolf, what is going on? Mary, hey, how are you doing? Raina, welcome. Sage advice shared. What is going on? Will I survive this summer? Sage advice shared. You got some work drama going on over there? We got a bit of that work drama happening, or what is up? All right, let's check out Mama's General. All right, Mama General. Let's see what's going on with all of that. Sally, what is going on? Good to see you. Annie Law, good to see you as well. Everybody is here. 1 is here. 7. You ordered the Jean Noble, or the Jean Noble. Did I pronounce that? I'm butchering that. I mean, I can go ahead and tell you that I'm butchering whatever that is. So, yeah, there is that. I'm definitely butchering that. All right, let's do some general stuff here. What is going to happen? So, looks like that things are speeding up for you a little bit. Things are going to start moving. Things are going to be speeding up. Things are going to be increasing in intensity. And just basically, you know, sort of as Emerald Lagasse would say, kicking it up a notch. There you go. So you got a little bit of that. Things may not be stable. They may not be fully predictable. I mean, you do have some changes occurring coming very soon, as well as the Jupiter sort of feel as well, as the things are going to work out pretty good. But yeah, things are going to start moving pretty quickly soon. So quickly meaning a little bit out of control. Not too much though, but it's sort of moving quickly because we have a bigger change coming, or a bigger cycle shift coming. In other words, you know, changing from one thing into the next, or moving from the cocoon into the butterfly and all that stuff. So I believe that we have a large change coming. And this sort of happening, it's been happening for a long period of time, maybe slowly a bit, but as you get towards this new change, as we come to this new experience, I think that it is going to increase in intensity a little bit, and that may be something you're not quite ready for right now. So it could, I need to move this light. Sorry, hang on. There we go. Okay. So it could be a factor of some things that have been building up, or some things that have not been, not been happening. So maybe a bit of a slow time to go with all of that. But as it builds up, I think it's going to be okay. We do have the 6 here pointing to the Lord of Victory. I think success is coming, and it's going to be working out well for you. It's not going to be as bad as maybe it initially looks challenging, but overall in the end, I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think things will be pretty good once that sort of kicks in. and goes through its processes, but sort of be ready for, you know, a couple of stepping stones as we build to the next phase of whatever is going on. Fun. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. We got General and another General. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. Let's see. All right. Curly Sue, CS, 2 weeks. What is going to happen in the next 2 weeks? Crystal, what is going on? How you doing? Crystal just missed a Thoth reading. And we know Crystal loves those Thoth readings. I'm just saying. You posted another painting. I have not had time to look at it, but I will do that tomorrow. I will check that out tomorrow. In the meantime, we can use the Grimalkin Tarot. Grimalkin Tarot is going to give us a little bit of the Curly Sue action here for the next 2 weeks and see how it is going to go. Zoe, good evening. How are you doing? Sally is here as well. We got the whole part. The party has officially started. The party is going on tonight, for sure. All right. Okay. I did get the Illusory Tarot in the mail today, and I did a review on that. So what is it called? The Inked Tarot, the one of different tattoo artists. Incromancy, that one, it shipped. So the Incromancy is headed this way. So hopefully we'll have some Incromancy action coming soon. That Kickstarter finished and it was pretty good. You go. Push Pizza, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is. All right, the next 2 weeks. Those 2 weeks are going to be less serious than they've been before, right? It's a little less serious than they've been before. The Hierophant reverse says it's almost a loss of leadership or a loss of where you want to go, or a bit of just sort of a loss of, you know, what you want to do. So it seems to be going round and round. The definitive goals that you've had, the definitive paths that you've been on may be a little bit difficult to stay on during the next 2 weeks, but that's okay. Jay, what is going on? Because the Ten of Cups says around the corner we have some better tomorrow. We have some good things coming. The Ten of Cups is sort of this good opportunity that's headed our way. I think we get a hint of this in the coming 2 weeks, and part of that is going to be just this hesitancy to go into the offer, a hesitancy to sort of leap in full steam into what you see as to be sort of a good thing that's sort of coming. Part of that is the Seven of Swords. It's like if you go into this opportunity, or if you go into this, if you want to be a part of this, it seems like that you won't stick with it for very long. And you kind of know this, that it's not something that you're going to stick with. It's not something that's going to be permanent. It's more of a temporary thing, more of a sort of an interesting thing to sort of play with. But overall, it just doesn't blend well with what you want to do in your goals. So you're not really sure if you want to take this offer or not. I'd say ultimately it's up to you if you want to take the offer, but definitely not something you're going to stick with for like a huge period of time. Philippe, what is going on? Good to see you. So there you go, Curly Sue. Next 2 weeks, start hearing about some interesting stuff, Curly Sue, in the next 2 weeks. There you go. It won't fully manifest, it won't fully develop in the next 2 weeks, but that starting point is there. That starting point where you're just sort of getting started, just sort of getting warmed up, and you're not sure where to proceed on from that point. So there you go. All right, let me move my keyboard over a little bit. There we go. Much better, much better. All right, let's check this out into the next one. Fund 1, General. Let's check it out for the next 2 weeks, and we'll do Push Pithas. Question about L. Here we go. Okay, fun. Let's see. General, another general, General Love, another general. There we go. All right, let's check it out. To get this, I think we'll do got to do the Light Seers at least once a day, you know, sort of mandatory. It's sort of mandatory. Yeah, Rachel, I have 13 more cards to go. So 13 more cards to go, and then we will be hitting the print button on that. And I want to go through each individual card and make sure that there's nothing to tweak, There's nothing I can fix. There's nothing weird about it. I may do a couple of streams where I flip through and have people make any suggestions and whatnot. So just have a live stream where I flip through the cards and say, what do you think? What do you think about this one? What do you think about that one? What can we tweak? What can we change? Type thing. Anyway, well, I don't know. We'll see about it. We'll see about it. Kimberly, what is going on? Good to see you. All right. Let's see. Sunshiny Day. You didn't miss anything. You just joined. We're waiting for you, Sunshiny Day, before we started the stream. So we just started. There you go. Fun one. Wants a general. It's all about work. Fun. It's about getting to work. It is about getting to work. It is about getting started on this stuff. You do have some partners that can help you. You do have some assistants that can be in there. The Three of Cups. It's all about partners. It's all about celebration. It's all about getting things going and getting things started. Curly Sue, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Am I going to be a manager at IHOP? When will it be? Okay, cool. But yeah, the Three of Cups is all about celebration, but also all about trying to get things started with other people or get partnerships within the ideas, within the things that you're doing. So Three of Pentacles has a work opportunity, I think, is going to open up for you. It's going to be something that you definitely want to get. The Four of Wands, though, means it could be a bit out of your way. Either the drive is out of your way or the work is a bit unusual, something that you're not too familiar with and whatnot, but it is a definitive opportunity. We say opportunity because we have a couple of threes, right? We got a 3, we got a 3, and we got a 3. Now, 3 is the creational number. It's the birth number. It's starting and sort of just being not only opportunity, but the creational birth of something new. And with this many 3s in there, I think you have a work opportunity that's going to be something very strong, and you're sort of pulled to it. You're really attracted to it. You're trying to get into this, and I think it's going to be something that you really want to enjoy and sort of dig into. The only problem with this is just the reversed 4, which points to maybe a bit of a comfort zone challenge as we sort of get into that. But overall, I think the opportunity is going to be a good one that you definitely want to get. So what is missing here? What is missing here? We got Pentacles, Cups, and Wands. The Three of Swords is missing, which is good, which is good. The Three of Swords is not exactly the 3 that you want within a sort of a dynamic job reading that this is turned into. But the Three of Swords is also a cutting action as well, if you read the sample from my book. So you don't have to worry about that being in here, meaning it's a long-term type thing. It's an opportunity that leads maybe into other opportunities as well, because the Three of Wands, being virtue, is looking out amongst the domain, not literally, looking out amongst the domain and trying to figure out what we want to do next. We conquered it. We have pride in it. We're past the 2. We're into the 3. What do we want to do next? What's the next plan of action? I think that's going to be sort of where you're at once you get into this, because it is something that is really going to be a golden opportunity for you. And I think definitely increases your chances of getting some more cash, getting the stability, and all of that good stuff as well. So good luck with all of that. Fun. All right, Curly Sue, am I going to be the manager at IHOP? And when will that be? And check it out. If you're part of the Patreon. HOL. No, HOL wonders what are the rules. HOL. It's good that you asked because I love spamming. There's no list. Donations take priority, obviously. I mean, people pay. They want to get some readings, right? Donations take priority. And then it's random. It's completely random. So a lot of donations today may not get to random, but by the way, I'm here every night. Every single night, I'm right here. Every single night for the rest of your life. So if you're 90 years old, and you've been, and the internet is now gone, it's been replaced with some virtual reality, I'll still be here in that virtual reality. I mean, I'm just saying, I'll be here in the virtual reality. Like in, let's see, what was that? What's that movie? What's that movie? Ready Player One. You know where they had the virtual reality glasses? I'd be in there. I'd be like a big tarot card wandering around the virtual reality. It'd be like, hey, we have a tarot card here in the virtual reality. Is that Tarot Oracle? He said he was going to be around, and here he is. Okay, will L reach out to me? Let's check that out. DYB, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Will L reach out to me, and is L interested in me? Is L interested in me, or do they not like me anymore? Well, we can definitely determine that with the good old fashioned Dreaming Way Tarot. My first tarot deck. Curly Sue, thank you for your 4th donation. I think. All right, let's see. Zoe, I'm broke. Well, join the crowd. Me too. Donations are flowing. Yeah, indeed. All right, well, cool. So, okay, sweet of you. Most readers only do them for donations. That's why I was curious. Yeah. Some days there's no donations and it's all free. Some days there's lots of donations. I think my record for one day is 27 donations. So you never know. You never know. I think that was my record that one day. It was 27 donations. That was like a 2-hour stream. So you don't know until you get into it and find out what's happening. All right. Well, L reach out to me. L's busy with somebody else. Okay, L's got some other action going on here. So, I mean, yeah, L's busy with somebody else. I think that L has some opportunities elsewhere. Get it? Elsewhere? No, sorry, bad joke. I think that L has some opportunities elsewhere that they have sort of cashed in on. They have sort of cashed in on that. I think that they sort of moved onto something else. So they have different opportunities that they're sort of doing right now. L is possibly with somebody else or doing some other things with all of that. So they may not be reaching out to you. We're sort of challenged on getting some movement. We're challenged on getting that reach out. We're challenged on getting all of that stuff. Raina, thank you for your donation for Zoe. There you go. See, Zoe, there you go. You got hosted. All right. But yeah, I mean, L's busy. L has someone else. L's busy. L has moved on. L is doing a bit of the other stuff. Right now. So may have the answering machine on. You never know. All right. Since the queue is quite large, actually, right now, let's go over what we got. We just did Pushpitha, and now we are doing Curly Sue. We're doing Curly Sue, and then we're doing everybody else down the list, which is a whole lot of Curly Sue, intermingled with Sunshiny Day, DYB, Raina, which is actually Zoe, etc. So let's go. Let's go get some tarot action in by grabbing the Anna K and checking all of that out. There you go. Jen, Bo, and Mona joined at the same time. How cool is that? The backs of those cards are funky. They are indeed. I like them. It's such an unusual deck. It's almost as unusual as the Waterfall Tarot. I'm just saying it's almost as unusual as the Waterfall Tarot. I went on a quest to find something similar to the Waterfall Tarot today, and I just didn't find it. Reading for Bartman. There you go. Raina, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. And another Raina. We have Raina times 2. One with a Y, one with an I. We have all the Rainas. Up in here today. It is Raina City. It's raining Rainas. All right. What are we doing? Manager IHOP. I need to update the thing with that. Let's see. Manager at IHOP. CS. Manager at IHOP. Chica, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Let me know what your question is, Chica. Okay. Manager at IHOP. What are we doing here? The High Priest. Ooh, the High Priest, followed by the 5. So the question is, am I going to be the manager at that? I don't think so. We have a lot of challenges sort of with that. We have a lot of challenges with getting the manager at IHOP. The first one is the High Priest. The first one is the High Priest being reversed. It's like this loss of control or the loss of leadership, sort of pointing to that we have some stumbling blocks trying to get into the manager position. Another one is the Lord of Defeat, like we have some competition. We're trying to get the competition. We're trying to beat the competition, but we have either a lot of competition or the competition is really stiff. But the Lord of Defeat says we do not defeat the competition. We have problems getting that competition reined in, and the devil reversed. It's like that forces are working against us. We can't really get into that full steam. A lot of difficulties with that. So the final nail in the coffin for the IHOP manager position is the Magician, which is having all the power, having all the tools, having all of the good stuff that we need in order to get something done. So in other words, the Magician, when it's right side up, it's a beautiful card. It means that I have all the abilities that I need to fit into that position, or I have the qualifications, or I have a bunch of different things, or I have the competition, sort of controlled. I have the leadership. I have the control type of thing. But it just doesn't seem like that's the case. We have a lot of stumbling blocks trying to get into there, from competition, from just sort of not being the right person at this time, type of thing. Doesn't mean you can't be a manager. It just means that the competition is rather fierce within this particular realm, and or they don't see you as a good fit for that particular position. So again, you could apply elsewhere and be a manager at someplace else. That doesn't mean that it just restricts that. It just means that this particular spot at this particular time, you're going to have a few stumbling blocks trying to get in that and trying to work at it. Lillian, what is going on? I appreciate you. All right, Prishpritha, let me know what your question is. We'll work you in there. All right, Mariah M. Then Sunshiny Day. We got quite the QQ. Got quite the queue. All right, Mariah M. What is your question? Let's scroll up and figure out what are we doing there. All right, well, a relationship with me and why. Okay, Mariah M. There is no list. Okay, let's dig around and try to find Mariah M.'s question. Mariah M. can be added to the list, and then Mariah M. donated when they said there was no list. Okay, and still trying to find Mariah M.'s question. I'm scrolling. And I don't see it. Mariah, can you let me know what the question is? Oh, there we go. All right. What is happening currently in my connection with the Aquarius? Seeing what has happened with all of that. MM, what is happening in my connection with the Aquarius? Oh, the Aquarius. The good stuff with the Aquarius. Let's check that out by using the love screen. There we go. Check it out. She's okay, boo-boo. I don't know what's going on with the boo-boos. Okay. Which way did this go? It went that way. There we go. Pushpitha wants to know a description of a marriage opportunity. No problem, Mariah. It's my bad. I had to scroll a little bit. To find it. There we go. Okay, cool. Let me forward so I feel stuck. All right, what are we doing with the connection with the Aquarius? Is that a good connection? Is that a bad connection? We got some good stuff. I think things are moving forward. Things have the opportunity to move forward and to be at the next stage. I don't think I see anything where we're stuck or where we're not progressing. We do have some opportunities. We do have some forward movement, right? The Fool says, I'm willing to go on an adventure with you. And that's one of the key points to the Fool. I'm willing to leap into an adventure. I'm willing to go on this adventure with you. Doesn't matter what is the end of it. Let's encounter it together. Let's try it together, right? The King of Pentacles as well points to a willingness to negotiate things out, our willingness to work stuff out. We are going to run into some problems sort of in between that. The Knight sort of says that. The Knight says as we move through, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be just sort of this fluidity about it. We could have some issues sort of going back and forth with that. So the big thing here, and the good thing is that the Knight into the King says we're willing to work it out. We're willing to negotiate the problems that we sort of run into. So the connection with the Aquarius does have the opportunity to blossom, to be better. They definitely want to move forward. And I think that is going to be some good stuff with you. Okay, the Sun starting out the whole reading, says this is a good opportunity. The sun shines a light amongst all of the other cards in the spread. The sun says that here we go. Let's have this opportunity. Let's take this opportunity and let's run with it, right? Let's run with it. Let's get serious with it and let's spend some time. Let's get some passion into this. I'm willing to do this. So we have a lot of good things as far as the connection with the Aquarius. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. I think overall you can run with it. We can get started on it and we can have the stability that we need from that particular connection. And it is very possible that that is going to be a long-term type thing if we want to go in full steam, if we want to get all that stuff done. So looking pretty good there. All right, sunshiny day. There we go. All right. Sunshiny day. Sounds like the beginning of a song. Sunshiny day. What is your question? Let me know. Scrolling around, finding what kind of... I forgot to put my question. All right. Sunshiny day says you're welcome. Sunshiny day says I forgot to put my question. Will my nemesis... Uh-oh, sunshiny day, you have a nemesis, like the Star Trek movie. Like the Star Trek movie. All right, we got a dash, we hit the delete key. There we go. Will my nemesis at work apply and get another job? This calls for the job screen. It does. This calls for the job screen. We need to know. We need to know what is some good stuff with the job screen there. No problem, Mariah. Lisa, what is going on? How are you doing, Lisa? All right. If you're in the queue, if you're wondering what the queue is, if you're wondering what is going on with the queue, I can show you. Luckily, luckily it's on another screen. Well, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute once we get off the job screen. 86 Shimsy, what is going on? How are you doing? All right. Let's see about that. Sunshiny day, the Brady Bunch. Yes, indeed. Indeed. This is the Golden Tarot, by the way, if anyone asks. Golden Tarot by Cat Black. All right. Will the nemesis at work get the other job? They've been applying for a while. They've been applying for a while. They are pretty interested in getting this job. Part of this is they don't feel stable at the current job. They just don't feel stable. They see movement. They see activity. They don't like where it's going. They have some things where they're just not too happy about it. The Six of Swords says ultimately they do get it. Ultimately they do get it as well. Chica, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question, Chica, is. You now have 2 donations. Okay, so the Six of Swords is all about moving from a bad place to a better place. And that's sort of the feeling that they have here, right? They're not happy. They feel that the place is worn out. They feel that they've worn out their welcome. They don't feel like this is going to be a permanent spot where they can relax, have fun, and do a good job. I think they've sort of put themselves in a position to where they're not only your nemesis, but other people's nemesis as well, right? The Four of Cups. So a lot of people may, at least a couple of people may be interested in getting rid of this person. So yes, they're going to get it. Indicated by the Six of Swords, a movement card, moving from a bad place to a better place. I think that's sort of where they're feeling right now. They are not too pleased with everything. I think they've worn out their welcome there. I don't think you're the only one affected either. You're the only one affected. I think other people are kind of annoyed with this person. So that's going to be good when they leave. People love it when you're leaving. TR wants a relationship? Or do they not want a relationship? One of my theories of life, by the way, I know nobody asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway. One of my theories of life is everybody loves it when you're leaving. Everybody loves it when you're leaving. The people that don't like you, they love it when you're leaving. The people that like you, they love it when you're leaving. There's nobody that doesn't like it when you're leaving. So, you're exiting a party and you got that person that was nice to you, but they know they hate you. They love it when you're leaving. Other people at the party, they love it because they get to say goodbye and all that other stuff. They love it when you're leaving. The whole world loves it when you're leaving. That's the best part of life, is when people leave. All right. Got a new tarot deck today, the Centennial Rider-Waite in the 10. In the 10. That is awesome. Not the 9, not the 11. In the 10. I got to say, that's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. It's hot in New York City. It's hot everywhere. It is toasty everywhere. It's like 96 over here today. 96. I did have the exterminator come, and the exterminator didn't say a single thing about my tarot towers. So, you know, I think he was just ready to leave. And when he left, I loved it when he was leaving. Okay, Curly Sue. Does T want a relationship with me, and when? And when? Oh, the sun and death. The sun and death. It's almost like they're wrapping up another relationship. Are they in somebody else's relationship? Are they shopping? Are they shopping? We get a feel that they're sort of shopping around. So they may be in another relationship. They may be in a shopping mode. The Nine of Cups says that they haven't found what they wanted. So that's a good thing. So they haven't found what they wanted yet. So they're shopping, doing a little of that window shopping. They haven't really picked up what they like yet. They haven't found anything in the window that they like. So a very good possibility for that. The High Priestess, though, the High Priestess says they have a lot of other stuff going on. In other words, they could be shopping. They could have some other relationship. They could have something on the side. They could have friends with benefits. The High Priestess is all about the secrets, the veil, and having things sort of, you know, behind the scenes. And you see that with the Nine of Cups being reversed. Maybe the secrets are emotional. Maybe the secrets are connections with other people type thing. I do think that they free up, though. I think that they free up and they start looking around, and I think they have more opportunities. And I do see that as being a better time to sort of try to sneak into a relationship with this particular person. But the Death says that the relationship is going to be either an unusual one or it's going to be a rebound relationship off somebody else, right? Death is the stop of something and the start of something else. It's like software 2.0, right? So they're in a relationship, they're in software 1.0, and now they have the Sun card where they get out of this, they're looking for new opportunities, and now you have an opportunity then for Death sort of coming up. So if you're looking for when they would want a relationship, when they would be available and opportunistic for a relationship type thing, an opportunity for a relationship type of thing, I would say 3 months. I would say 2.5, 3 months. It's going to be sort of your golden window period where the sun is shining. 2.5, 3 months, probably after the COVID has calmed down a little bit, although I don't think COVID's going away until like the end of next year. But yeah, so Death says wait for software 2.0. The sun is going to shine. Again, I say 2.5, 3 months. And good luck with all of that. Good luck with all of that. The dust outbreak. I heard about a dust outbreak, but I did not encounter it today because I never go outside. So if there's some dust out there, well, you know, there's some dust out there. I did go outside today, but I mean, normally I don't go outside for a whole lot. I got light sensitivity. When you get migraines, the light is pretty brutal, I gotta say. It is pretty brutal. DYB. Grant checks arriving something. Grant checks arriving July or August. We can have a throwdown. July or August. I think I said August last time. I mean, you said July, August, September. I said August. Let's see if that holds. Let's see if it holds. We're doing a throwdown. We're doing a grant check throwdown. There we go. A grant check throwdown. Now, we had August the last time, so we're leaning on August. August is sort of the lean right now. That's where we're sort of headed. So for the left side is going to be August. And the right side, the July is going to be the left, and August is going to be on the right. So July and then August. July and then August. Let's check that out. July looking pretty good, and August is looking even better. August wins again. August wins again. Yes, Pushpita, your question is next. August wins again. The lovers and sort of the rebuilding with that grant money, with the check money, you're getting the rebuilding there, and you're getting the opportunities for the rebuilding coming in here. So I do think we're looking good. I think the lovers wins. I mean, Oh, that 9 though. That 9 though. That's supposedly the best card of the deck. I mean, it's supposedly the best card in the deck, but it's sort of influenced by the Hanged Man, I think. It's not. Yes, Pushpitha, you are next. It's not something that it's not something that wins though. I think the Lovers talks about the joining of you and the checks. I think the checks come in August, and we have the spending opportunities. We have the monetary opportunities that are coming with that as well. So I think looking at August still. Here we go. Looking at August still. You said or. DYB. Grant checks arriving July or August. That is a Boolean of yes or no. Of yes, 0 being July and 1 being August. And the answer is August. So we had the August. But July looked pretty good. If you're looking for a double, you may have opportunities in July as well. But, August 1 again. There we go. All right, Chica, what was your question? You don't have any questions. Chica, before you go, let me know what your question is. Gloria B, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Poosh wants to know about mate looks like. What does the mate look like? What are the personality signs? What are the signals? What is looking good for that other stuff? What is going to be like that? Oh, what do we? No. Yes. It always wins. It always wins the race. Marriage moves. So, Chica, are you asking if you're moving for marriage? Or if you're getting married? Or Chica, what specifically is your question? Let me know. Or otherwise, we'll just do a general marriage question, I guess. Chica, let me know a detailed question. I appreciate it. Before you leave, and you can watch the video. We'll get your questions answered. All right. 45 minutes till you're home. You get to see your dog. That is cool. We are on a rut. Do we have a rope for the settlement? Okay, cool. All right. Chica, I will get your question answered. Thank you for joining us. I got you on the notepad. We're doing good there. Okay. So, Poosh, what is the mate like? You get to see Princess when you're home. Raina number 1. We got 2 Rainas. Raina number 1, Raina number 2. Raina number 1's headed home. Gonna see her dog. There you go. The 4 of Pentacles says they're a bit on the greedy side. I mean, they like what they like. They like it their way. I mean, they're the bit of the miserly feel for that, right? The 3 of Pentacles as well seems like that it's almost like that they're either retired or they're thinking about retirement or something's happening with that. But the 3 of Pentacles says they don't really work hard. They don't really have much opportunity as far as going in with that. The 3 of Wands as well says that they are sort of looking for something better. They're looking for something better than what they currently had. And maybe it's sort of that feel of being between jobs. You want to know what they're like? A bit of the miserly, sort of in between jobs at the moment, looking for something that's going to be better, looking for something that's going to be pretty good. And the King of Wands says that they don't really take much action. They're not really action-packed. Not very action-packed at all. It's almost like a lazy water sign, like a very, very lazy water sign type feel for that. So I'm not looking too good with all of that. All right, Curly Sue, is my son going to be okay with his dad this whole week? All right, let's check it out. All right. Son okay with dad. All right, Zoe, what was Zoe's question? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what Zoe's question was? It's actually so far back. I'm not sure if I can scroll it that far. Maybe. Let's look. Maybe. So many people are paying. Zoe, let's see. Zoe says, oh, okay. Zoe's question actually scrolled off. So Zoe, let me know what your question is. If you're still in chat, I appreciate you. All right. The son going to be okay with dad. I put daddy. I think the Y was a leftover from the last question there. DYB, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. All right, got another July-August. DYB has a July-August. A July-August is going to be action-packed for you, DYB. No doubt about it. So, yeah, let me know Zoe's question. I know what Bartman's question was. And I know Bartman wanted to use the Dark Mansion, so I am saving that. But I do not know what Zoe's question is. Chat is hopping, and it has scrolled off. It's gone. It's scrolled. I have no idea. General love. Okay, thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that. See, Wolf's got it on the ball. Wolf's got it on the ball. Wolf, I feel like I need to pay you. I feel like I need to pay you or something. Well, I'm going to send you so much stuff with the tarot cards that you know. I think you're going to be okay. You're going to get quite the large amount of stuff with that. All right. All right. We'll do Zoe in a second. Right now, is the son going to be okay with a dad the whole week? Going to be a bit emotionally disconnected. Going to be a bit bored. Not going to be, you know, highly entertained. And yeah, Chica, you're on the list. By the way, in case you're wondering where the queue is, it is large today. We actually did DYB. We're doing Curly Sue. We got a double Raina. We got a triple Raina. We got Chica, Miss Michelle Chica, Gloria B, and DYB. Children in Need. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's check it out. I think he's going to be emotionally disconnected, almost bored. You know? I mean, just sort of not really 100%, not really totally pleased, not really into it, I guess, but there you go. There you go. You can't really be entertained all the time, I guess. Four Pentacles says that, again, they're going to have sort of this level of, you know, I don't want to be here at some times, but I'm okay at other times. So I think it's almost like dad desperately tries to keep them entertained for a bit, but there's only so much they can do type thing. So if you have some entertainment that you can send over, maybe, you know, I don't know, the Nintendo Switch, or I don't know what's going on, but you know, something send over for entertainment, something to keep them sort of entertained. I think that would go well, right? The Queen of Swords, again, the feeling, the emotional disconnection, the feeling that, you know, this is not exactly where I want to be. It's not exactly what I want to do, but I know I'm stuck here kind of thing. So, I mean, there is some initial excitement as they go over. There is some pretty coolness, but after a while, it just sort of wears down. We sort of wind down, not much stuff to do. Again, the Four of Pentacles, it's like a miss certain factors, miss certain things from home. Could be the friends, could be opportunities, could be all the sorts of things that they had at home that they don't really have there. And the Seven of Cups as well, being reversed, points to just this lack of stuff and the boredom. So it just seems like boredom overall. They'll be okay, but it's not the perfect place. It's not the ideal place to be. It's not going to be something where they're going to be super excited about being there. I think they're going to have the initial excitement, but over time, I don't think that excitement is going to last, right? Mo Greyhawk, thank you for your donation. Let me know your question. Appreciate you. All right, Zoe wanted a general love reading. Tarot Magician Renee, what is going on? Renee, I think we're going to beat our 26 donation record. I think we're going to beat our 26 donation record, Renee, tonight. All right. Let's see. Going to be with cap reply August or something. All right. So let's see. Wolf. Princess will jump out of her skin. Indeed. Indeed. Now, Wolf just said what the question was. I'm looking. All right, so let's see. I think it was general love. Yeah, general love. All right, Zoe, general love. See if we can get you hooked up here. See if we can get you hooked up for some love. You know, because that's what it's all about. That's why you come. That's why you come, to get hooked up with some love stuff. With some love stuff. We can use the Rosetta Tarot. I'm not opposed to using the Rosetta Tarot. See, that's why I have 80 decks. That's why I have 80 decks of cards. So you always got something else to read with, because if it's a new deck every time, you're going to run out quick. You're going to run out quick if you only have like 10 decks or something. I'm just saying. All right. And Bartman is next. And then Chica is after that. And Chica left, but Chica did tell me the question. I did write it down. We will check that out and see how it's going. How are you doing, Renee? Exactly. Renee, how's it going over there? Are you still moving? Are you still getting that moving action in? Trying to get somewhere better? All right. Just saying hi. Thank you, Mohawk. I appreciate that. But all is well. All is well indeed. All right. General love. Zoe, good news. Zoe, if you're still here, I know it's been like a year since you asked your question, but good news. The Two of Cups, Lust, Moon, Universe. I mean, I'm just saying, Zoe, if I were to architect a Poosh, thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. Mina's bookshelf. What is going on, Mina? How are you doing tonight? What are you currently reading, Mina? So, okay, Zoe, if I were to architect the perfect love reading spread, this is actually it. Jay, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right. So, I mean, this is actually it. This is actually the perfect love reading. This is the perfect love reading. So, you're going to go home. You're going to be like, was that reading any good? The reading was amazing. You definitely have things that you want. We have the Two of Cups. We have the emotional connection. We have the love connection with someone that's going to be important. And we're moving into lust, moving into strength, meaning it has the stability. Karen, welcome. How are you doing? It has the stability that you want. It has the thickness that you want in a relationship. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Going to help me working money. Okay. So yeah, lust says strength. We're in this for good. We're in this for real. Could be looking at maybe a soulmate situation. I mean, this is pretty strong. The moon points to not only this cyclic nature or opportunity of this particular relationship. In other words, it's steady relationship. But it also has the emotional connection, the emotional sort of feel that you want with a good relationship, especially a strong relationship built with lust. Not literally lust, but I mean, it's a strength card. It's getting that connection, getting that strength as we sort of move out. The universe, again, gives us this feeling that we have a lot of opportunities here. This is going to be something that's exciting, that is exhilarating. This is going to be something that you're really going to enjoy. So this is literally, could be the last relationship that you get in. This is going to be amazing. So yeah, Zoe, congratulations. That is the best love spread I think I've ever seen. I mean, could have put the lovers in there, maybe, but I think that strength is really more powerful than the lovers because the Two of Cups sort of covers that base. I mean, you don't need two first bases, right? You got the Two of Cups. You don't really need the lovers coming immediately after it. Strength after that as lust card for the Thoth is really sort of getting all that in. We have so many donations. Okay, so Jay said just thank you. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. And Mo Greyhawk, I appreciate you as well. All right, now Bartman is in an all-out war. All-out war with YouTube. With people, Bartman is just throwing it down, and I have saved it. Bartman, I saved it for you. Just for you, Bartman. I have saved it. I preserved it. Like a fine wine. Like a fine wine in the cellar. Down there at the perfect temperature. Sitting down there for like 50 years. Hoping that the bottle cap stayed on. Because, 50 years. If the bottle cap wasn't tight, that would be kind of awkward and gross. So yeah, that fine wine in the cellar. I preserved it for you. Bartman, I hope you're happy. Bartman, I hope you're proud right now. I hope that you have like a little small tear coming up. A small tear coming up at just the amount of effort that I put into preserving this just for you. Just kidding. Okay, so Bartman's all-out war with YouTube people. Bartman, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. Is it really necessary? Is it really? Zoe, your reading was the best reading possibly in the past month. So yeah, Zoe, congratulations. You got it going on. Yeah, Bartman, the Six of Wands asks the question. Are you KM? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Bartman, the Six of Wands asks the question, is this really necessary? Is this really necessary? I mean, is it? The Queen of Pentacles. You can't really win. You're in a situation where you can't really win. Strength reversed. You're in a no-win situation, Bartman. You're in a no-win situation, you know? Because arguing with people on the internet achieves pretty much nothing. I mean, achieves pretty much nothing there. The Two of Wands domain. It's time to take back your power. Time to take back your power and hit the ban button. And hit the ban and ignore button. Luckily, every single service on the internet has one of those ban buttons, has one of those ignore buttons, and you just click it and you move on with life. Now, why? Why do we need to move on with life after that? Because we know we're in the right, or, you know, whatever. We think we're in the right, I guess. Bartman, Strength Reverse says you just can't win. We just can't win the argument. Even if you make valid points, even if you point to evidence, even if you say the smartest, most intelligent and funny things, and you post the best memes and you really give it to them, you know, they're not going to go away. They're not going to go away. They know that they riled you up, and they're going to continue trying to press all of your buttons. You know, Two of Wands, use your power. Get back your power, and hit that button, and hit that ban button, and make the trolls go away, and you won't have to deal with it anymore. And Bartman, that gives you more time. It gives you more time to join the Tarot Oracle stream. I'm just saying, it gives you more time to join the Tarot Oracle stream. All right. Raina 2, R2. Can I ask, is my best friend CR okay? Well, let's check that out. Raina, is my best friend okay? You may want to call him and figure it out. Let's see what the tarot says about it, though. We are running out of cards. We're running out of decks. We're gonna reach in and go with the decks we ain't used in a while, I guess. The Hush Tarot. In case you want to know what this is, the Hush Tarot. Yeah, Bartman, you gotta, you know, you have to have your priorities, Bartman. And of course, the priority is hanging out on the stream. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, okay, it's only an hour, you know, but the priority is hanging out on the stream. But after that, you don't want to waste a lot of time arguing with people on the internet. It just never works. It never works. It's much better to do something productive. So much productivity. Oh, look, you got the kitty. You got the kitty. The kitty's eating somebody. Okay. Okay, well, the kitty is eating somebody. The kitty was cute until they were eating someone. And now maybe not so cute, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's look at the swords. Let's look at the swords. There you go. Yeah, the swords. The Nine of Swords says that they are worried about some stuff. They are concerned. They are concerned. DYB, you're like 5 people away. By the way, here's the cue. DYB, you are here, and we are here. So DYB, you're a ways away. It is. We actually broke our record tonight. We broke our record for donation quantity today. So there you go. So DYB, if you can't stay, that's okay. That's okay, because you can watch the video. We're going to be here for the rest of the night, I think. All right. So Victoria, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. All right. So yeah, Raina, your friend is worried. Your friend is concerned. Your friend does have some things going on. I mean, it's not, they're not sitting over there just relaxed and hanging out and chilling out. They are concerned. They are worried about certain things, right? Mainly the kitty eating them. No, just kidding. I mean, they do have some things that are hovering over there. They're hovering over them. So I mean, they are worried for a reason. There's some things that are sort of hovering over. There's some concerns. There's some bad thoughts and things like that. So they are within that, right? And the 10 of Wands points to just having too much at the same time. Maybe the COVID scare is sort of weighing them down, but they do have some factors weighing them down. So that's causing the worry over there, right? The King of Cups as well, they just feel emotionally unbalanced at the moment, not something that they're prepared for. Maybe they had something unexpected that sort of weighed them down. Maybe they have some other things going on as well. So, yeah, they do have some worries. I think that they'll be okay, though. They're going to be okay, right? The Page of Wands is really sort of that one card that is able to handle whatever it needs. And the page also brings messages as well. So I think that they're going to open up to you. They're going to sort of tell you a little bit about it once it sort of eases up and calms down. But, but overall, I think it's not something that's hugely to be concerned about. We don't see the Tower. We don't see the Devil. We don't see the Ten of Swords. I mean, there's a lot of cards in here that would legitimately cause concern and be something, you want to follow up with them. But I don't see any of those. I see that they weigh down with too much. They're concerned about it. They're a bit worried. They're not really sure what to do next, but I think they'll figure it out. And again, they'll talk to you about it, right? The page is about messages, about communication, giving information out. And the Page of Wands says, I'm able to handle this. I'm able to get control over this situation. But at the end, I'm going to tell you about it, and I'm going to communicate, to you about the situation so we can laugh about it later, right? We can laugh about it later. Not going to be that big of a deal. But overall, yes. I mean, they're busy with other stuff. They will contact you later and let you know what it is. And the page messages will be coming in, right? We'll message you about it, and we'll have some laughs together about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So after all of that, we'll have some laughs together. Not going to be something to be super concerned about. So there you go. All right. A Libra, here's a Sagittarius. We are in a rut. Do we have hope from stalemate? All right. Chica's question. Chica just left too. How funny is that? Okay. Chica, we're in a rut. Do we have hope from the stalemate? Well, goodbye, Chica. I hope you're watching this later in the video. So, Chica, I got to you right as you left. That wasn't on purpose, I swear, but I got to you right as you left. Chica, I hope you had a fantastic evening. Well, there you go. Look later. There you go, Chica. It's on video. Chica. You check it out later. Check us out later. Thank you for hanging out and the donations, Chica. I hope you have a fantastic evening, my friend. All right, let's check out that Bartman. Yeah, Bartman, you can't win that internet. You can't win the internet. You always lose on the internet, especially when arguing. That just happens. All right, what are we doing here? Chica wants to know if we're in a rut. Can we get out of it? Can we get out of this rut? What are we doing? I think that we can. Is it a freebie? Though? No. Okay. The Eight of Wands says, bottom line, the Eight of Wands says, we can get out of the rut. We can move past that. We can move forward. The Eight of Wands is a movement card. One of the best movement cards that you have. Because you're picking things up and you're relocating them. That's basically what the Eight of Wands says. It's in my book, by the way. Link in the description. But yeah, the Eight of Wands says we're picking things up and we're moving with it. And you see this in the Ten of Wands when we have all of the wands on our back and we're sort of carrying it along, right? We got all the wands on our back and we're sort of carrying all that garbage along. The 8 says that we just threw it to the destination instead. So here's the 10. The 8 says we got these wands and we just tossed them. We tossed them instead. We don't need all that other stuff. We don't need to care. We just toss them. The 8 of Wands says we're able to get out of this rut. The Page of Wands says, though, that Pushpitha, what was your next question? Pushpitha, let me know what your question is. I need to write it down. You're in the mix, Pushpitha. You're somewhere in the mix. Let me know what your next question was, and I'll get to it. Sorry about that. But yeah, the Page of Wands says we're able to get that done. Is it going to be easy? No. Why? Because the Six of Coins is all about giving. And it seems that maybe your partner isn't too concerned about the opportunity or isn't too concerned about the giving. All right. Okay, Pushpitha, I got your question. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I got it copied to clipboard. We'll get to you in probably between 2 or 3 more. All right. Okay. So somebody is not giving their share. Somebody is not in a giving mood. Somebody is not giving all of themselves into the relationship. They're holding back somewhat, right? You see that with the Ace of Wands, where we're just not pretty much getting this going the way that we want to go. So you've stalled out. We recognize that you've stalled out. We understand that you've stalled out. Michelle, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We recognize that you have stalled out, but somebody has to get moving. And if nobody does it, then you're going to have a problem, because you are going to hit the final stalemate to where everything just gets bad. It keeps getting worse. The problems pile up. You need to break the cycle. And this is part of what we see here, is breaking the cycle, removing the cycle, and not doing the same thing over and over every day and expecting different results, right? The definition of insanity, doing the same things, expecting different results. This is not working for us. Break out of it. Talk to them. Tell them we're in a rut. We need to get out of this. Come up with a solution. Come up with how we're going to do it. If we don't communicate, we are going to get in a stalemate and problems will start piling up. And they already are. So don't let them do that. Get the Ace of Wands and get it unreversed. Start a plan of action. Get a plan of action. You know what the root cause is. Treat it. Treat the problem, or you won't be going anywhere with that, and eventually you'll just break up. Eight of Wands says it is very possible to get out of the rut, but communication, discovering what the problem is going to be your best key. It's going to be your solution. Fine, if you want to do nothing, it's going to end. It's going to come to a point where you stalemate, and now you have a problem, and now you have another problem, and now you have another problem, and it keeps stacking up. Why does it stack up? Because you don't have the communication in place to deal with little problems. And little problems stacked up become big problems. And that's where you're headed. So get the communication started, get a plan of action in there, and find out what the real root cause is before it just keeps stacking up against you and you get the bad opportunity. All right, Miss Michelle. We have a bunch of Michelle. All right, we have like 3 Michelles. All right, this is Miss Michelle. It is, it's a wild Monday night, I gotta say. And I was thinking today, actually, that Mondays are pretty much the slow day. But I think I just proved that. Okay, how's he feeling about me? Miss Michelle, we have run out of cards. Oh, Miss Michelle gets the Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot. This is absolutely king. By the way, I did the news program today. It will be up tomorrow. And part of it is the Mons Tarot is now on Etsy, which is great news. If you're a Patreon supporter, you get the news early. Ooh, fruit roll-ups. Ooh, I used to love those things. I used to love those fruit roll-ups. I was 410 pounds. I loved everything, but you know, fruit roll-ups, I mean, those are good. All right, the Mons Tarot. How's he feeling about me? Uh-oh, the devil. See, the Mons Tarot, no matter how bad the tarot reading is, the Mons Tarot makes it look cute. It does. How's he feeling about me? Oh, the king, and the knight. Let's see. Well, I do think that they have feelings about you. I do think they have positive feelings about you as well. Is this is this is this something that you want to take advantage of? Is this something that you want to dive into? I mean, I think so. There are some distinct things that they are bringing in. There are some distinct things. In other words, they're coming in with their own agenda. They're coming in with their own agenda. If they want to leap in, if they want to start this up, if they want to get this going, again, they're coming in with a plan. A plan. This is something that they've done before too, right? The Devil's not necessarily a bad card. It isn't. I know it gets a lot of heat, but it in this particular, and we have a massive amount of pages in my book about the Devil card. Probably way too much about the Devil card. Between all of these court cards, the Devil says that I want to go forward. I want to do things, but again, I have an ulterior motive almost. The King of Cups is all about passivity, where they don't really take advantage of anything. They just accept what comes, but they do have a mastery of their emotions with the King of Swords and the King of Cups. And the King of Swords being sort of the military ruler type thing, the dictator, the totalitarian feel, says that they want it their way, but they're going to come in wanting it their way with a bit of a sneaky feel in between there. In other words, I'm going to get my way, but I'm going to do it in an interesting way that you don't expect. So that's where they're coming in. That's why the Devil has this influence here. So to answer your question, how's he feeling about me? He's feeling pretty good about you. But again, watch out for the plan. Watch out for what are their true intentions, and let your intuition guide you across this precipice here with this person, because they do have some things going on. We have a lot of intentions going on, and just make sure that that's going to be the best thing for you, and make sure that you don't get your needs neglected within that realm. So there you go. All right, we're down to it's time for a break. I feel like I need a 15-minute break from work. All right. So how's everybody doing today? Might go 2 hours tonight. Just might do it. All right. By the way, we got a new tarot in. I did a video on it. It's kind of cute. I thought it was kind of cute. I kind of liked it. We'll do a 4K flip through later, maybe tomorrow on that. All right, Gloria wants to know, will Cap reply in July or August? Then we'll do push. Will Cap reply in July or August? And will I put a deposit on my house in July or August? All right, we can do a throwdown. We'll do a month throwdown. On the left is going to be July. And on the right is going to be August. So Gloria, will they reply in July or August? We're going for July on the left and August on the right. We will figure this out for you, Gloria. Gloria, we will figure this out for you by not reading reversals. We don't do reversals in the Thoth anymore. We've changed our ways. We were a sinner, but we have rescinded our sinful ways, and we now do only right side up. Okay, so we're looking for somebody communicating with us, somebody taking a leap, somebody doing some good stuff within a month. And let's find out about that. July Do we have a lot of things? Strength, maybe not. Reward from work, Emperor. We do have some power here. We have power. We have a reward from that power. We're sitting on that power. July, it's almost like that they are busy with other stuff. Okay, with that. Let's look at August. The Fool in August. And the emotional ride that comes along with that. I think the Cap will reply in August. I think the reply will be emotional. He is riding the emotional waves. He is looking in the pool of emotions. He is connected to the emotions. I think that it's going to be an emotional reply. May not have all good emotions in there, though. It's almost like that we have a couple of bad emotions mixed in. But the movement card, the action card, the Fool says that they will reply in August. We have the action. We have the end of it in July. And I think that is how it's going to work out. So there is your reply. There you go. Just to please Alice. I mean, it could be. It could be. At least I don't say Crowley. At least I don't say Crowley. Okay. Crowley like holy. Didn't he actually say that? I thought that was a quote in his biography. That he replied to somebody that was Crowley like holy, rhymes with holy. Okay, deposit. We have another July, August. We have another July, August. Let's knock that out. Then we're down to 4. We're down to 4. After that, then we're wrapping it. Yeah, this is the ending soon screen for sure. Ending soon screen for sure. All right. No, let's wait. If we're gonna do a throwdown, let's not do Crowley again. Oh, let's do some dogs. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. Yeah, it was. He did say that. I remember his biography was the weirdest thing I've read in a long time. How he took his library out when he went mountain climbing, and he had that one mountain that was never climbed. He was the only one that ever climbed that mountain successfully. I remember that part of the book. And people would take his library of books with him when he went mountain climbing, so he would have stuff to read. And he had this entourage of people with his books behind him when he went climbing. Anyway, Wolf, you didn't know that? Yeah, he actually climbed a mountain that has never been climbed again. So it was never successfully scaled again after he did it. And you gotta read his biography, Wolf. Wolf, what are you doing? Wolf, you need to buy that biography just right now. Okay. We have a throwdown July and August in the deposit. Oh my, the Lord of Defeat in July. You know, I don't think that's really going to go. I don't think that's really going to go. The Knight of Pentacles, though, that Knight of Pentacles, we're defeated, but we're able to get it out. We're defeated, but we're able to just pull it out. The Hierophant, though, with the High Priestess, that is an interesting one, with the knowledge, with the secrets, with the good stuff. I would say, if you're looking on putting down a deposit, putting it down some money, getting some money down and having control over that money, having control over your domain, having control over your domain. Push, you are next. Having control over your domain. Not literally, there's not the Two of Wands here. The Knight of Pentacles wins. The Knight of Pentacles does win. I think July is your deposit month. Why? If the Hierophant was not reversed, the Hierophant with the High Priestess would be a super combo. I think it would really, really push the edge, push you over the edge. But I think July wins. I think July wins. I think July is your month. I think July is your month for this particular deposit based upon the dogs. Based upon the dogs. Yeah, I've read it in a cool book. Yeah. What, Wolf, do you remember what mountain that was? What mountain? Do you remember the name of it? All right. How does Elle feel about me? Is this going to be single anytime soon? Are they going to turn single or are they not going to turn single? Let's find out. Push is next indeed. Push, what do we have for you? What do we have for you? All right. Let's find out about this. Do a quick 2-card. We'll do a quick 2-card. How does Elle feel about me? Are they going to be single anytime soon? I got her number out for me. You know, there you go. There you go. Wolf, yeah, you got to find out that mountain name. The mountain name that nobody else has ever climbed before. Poosh! Poosh, no. No, I don't think this is going to work. Poosh, this is not going to work. L is not going to work out. As far as single, as far as being there, not going to work out. The Page of Wands, they're in other stuff. They have other stuff going on. They have another relationship going on. They got some action happening, and it's not going to be something that's going to be possible. The Eight of Cups is very disappointing with that. It's very disappointing with that. It's almost like that this is not a go-getter. This is not a starter. This is not a starting feel to it. I think we have some challenges, Poosh. I don't think this is going to be... Poosh, I don't think this is the right one for you. I don't think this is the right one for you. But entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Never make relations decisions based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet. I'm just saying now. I'm just saying now. If it was a skinny man reading cards on the internet, you may have something there. You may have something there, you know? All right. Next, Curly Sue. What does my ex-boss want from me? He's going to help me work in money. Okay. What does the ex-boss want from me? All right. Curly Sue, let's see it. No, what is my boss? What does my boss want from me? Well, hopefully this doesn't turn a bit on the wild side. Hopefully this is not on the wild side. All right, in case you're wondering where the list is the Summit of K2. Ooh, 1902? Wow. 1902, that's bananas. That is bananas. Okay, what am I doing? Q. If you're wondering where the Q, we started up here in the queue, and now we are on Curly Sue. Yeah, now we're on Curly Sue, and then we're gonna do KM, and then Michelle. So we're down to the last three. The final three. How accurate is the tarot? Poosh. I mean, I'm just saying, Poosh. I'm a random dude reading tarot on the internet. So if you're looking for accuracy, Poosh, if tarot was 100%, accurate, I would have won the lottery and I would not be here. Well, no, I'd probably actually be here. If I won the lottery, I would be here. But this channel would be totally different than what you see today. I would be hiring people to make tarot decks. And I would be asking all of you, you know, what would you like on the next tarot deck that I create? And it would be like world-class looking tarot decks. I'm just saying now. And I would be giving all of you winning lottery numbers. So if I win the lottery, I'm telling you now, I'm doing all lottery number giveaways. I'm going to give all of you winning lottery numbers and everybody's going to be a millionaire. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What does my ex-boss want from me? And he is going to help me work and money. Are they going to help you? Are they going to help you? I mean, I think they would be willing to help you a little bit, but I don't think that they're just going to dump the help. You know, they're going to back up the help truck and then dump it, you know, on you. I don't see like a world of help coming from them. They have opportunities to help you. I think they would help you in small doses. I think that they would be able to assist you in things. I think that they have the knowledge and the commitment that where if they wanted to help or if they wanted to assist or you asked any guidance or something like that, I think they'd be willing to help you out with that in case you were in need or something like that. As far as what they want from you, it's almost like that they have a couple of different objectives. I think one is just sort of keeping a communication line open with you to where they still want to talk to you, still want to communicate. You know, they just want to be around. They just want to sort of be around. Another thing is they also have, it's almost like that, it's almost like that they could be leaving the company They could be leaving the company, and so they want to keep in communications type thing as well. The 2 sort of points to that there's a lot of stuff you don't know that's going on within that company. A lot of stuff you don't know within that stuff. So the 2 sort of points to a blindedness or not seeing the entire situation. The 2 over here points to not seeing the entire situation because of the veil that's over the back. Traditionally, the veil that's over the back behind the chair and whatnot. So again, there's some things going on you don't know. There's some things going on in the background you're not fully aware of. The person may be leaving the company. They may just want to be keeping in touch. They would be willing to help you and would be willing to do that as well. So, I mean, it's almost like, I'm going to keep in touch. It may not be stable for me if I have to leave or if something goes wrong. There is kind of that thing as well. So, anyway, there you go. Curly Sue, thank you for all your donations tonight. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Please come back and hang out with us again sometimes. I appreciate that. All right. Met Scorpio, as you said before. Oh, wait, what? I was right? Wait, no, wait a minute. I was right? Okay, a Fox News alert. I was right. Let's see. Met Scorpio. You were right. Okay. Went well. Feelings now. Feelings now. There you go. There you go. Reading the Thoth upside down. I'm not that much of a rebel. I'm not that much of a rebel that I'm going to keep reading that upside down. I mean, I'm just not. I thought he wouldn't meet me. Well, I'm glad that he met you. Raina, what did I miss? Raina, my reading before it was right. I always like to bask in these moments because they're so rare. All right. What was I doing? Oh, I'm like tired now. Oh, it has been a marathon night. I'm going to need some medication after this. All right. In the meantime, we could use the wildwood for this one. There we go. There we go. I'm occasionally correct. It's good to know. So we met a Scorpio. It went very well. How are his feelings now? Let's see that. Yes, DYB, you got the dogs. DYB, you got the dogs. DYB. Looks like July, DYB. It was not even close, I don't think. It was not even close, I don't think. All right. But the answer was July, DYB. July, we had that Knight of Pentacles. It was looking pretty good. It was looking pretty good. I don't do all reversals. I got one that's not reversed, so we're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. Roll with the punches tonight. There we go. He said they should not be read reverse. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, you got to listen to Crowley. I mean, he climbed that mountain in 1902. I mean, that's pretty serious. That's pretty serious. All right. Going on an hour and a half. What are his feelings for you now? The Three of Swords says that he's, pretty good with that. The Three of Bows. That's an odd combination. Virtue. So, okay. So, it's almost like that he came in not expecting it to work. We didn't expect it to work when we didn't expect it to work. So we came in, we're like, I'm not sure about this. This looks unstable. This may not be something 100%, but it turned out. It turned out. And I think they had their eye on somebody else. And they sort of, given up on that. So I think they've sort of turned and they've made more of a commitment at this point, right? With the stones, with the pentacles, they made more of a commitment at this point. They're willing to sort of stick with it. The Queen of Pentacles is sort of an interesting one. If you look at where she's coming from, she's sort of searching for emotional stability. And that's going to be one of the key factors here. So they're searching for emotional stability and they want this to work. and how hard they're willing to work for this. The Seven of Bows says that they're willing to put forth the effort, they're willing to put forth the time, and I think they're willing to get everything going, but they just don't want to waste time. It's almost like they wasted time before. You have wasted time. We have this sort of a stalemate, not really a stalemate, but sort of a, mutually agreed upon situation where we don't want to sit there and waste a ton of time on somebody who's not serious, somebody who doesn't want to be in there, but they are looking for stability at this point. And if you're going to be the one that can provide that, if you're going to be the one that's going to be good with that, then they're good as well. But right now they are into it. It's almost like we still have a honeymoon period going on. And I think it's going to go well. I think it's going to go well. All right, let's look at the outcome. Since I was right before, we need to go out on a limb and get an outcome card. What is the outcome of this relationship? What is the outcome of this relationship? We could pick any card. We're going to pick this one. The outcome, the Great Bear. I think this could be something very good. The Great Bear is a fantastic card for this. It really points to some sort of a financial instability in the long run. It's almost like money problems or money disagreements in the long run. But if you're willing to work on that, then it's not going to be too bad. So there you go. So the sort of this money thing creeps in. But overall, it just doesn't devastate it unless you allow it to. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, it went very well. What are his feelings now? So there you go. So, okay. A general, Michelle, this is literally the last reading. General. All right, cool. Let's check this out. We've used almost every deck we have. Let's use this one. Let us use this one. We haven't used the Star Tarot, but I'm not really in the mood for that one today. I think the Hermetic would be good. Mad he had his eye on somebody else. But KM, good luck with all of that. All right, the what? Last reading. We're doing a general. We're going to figure this out tonight. Doing a general, and then it's time for me to go eat. All right, had the exterminator in here today. He saw both tarot towers and didn't say a word. But you always got to wonder what he did when he went home. Like he, told his significant other. He was like, this dude had 2 tarot towers. I think he could have been the tarot oracle. All right, so Michelle wanted a general. The Three of Cups says it's time to celebrate in a variety of different ways. We got a lot of weird cards here, but sure. I think that you have a lot of interactions with a lot of different people coming. Michelle, you're about to have an action-packed time. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. Now, am I pregnant now, or when would I be? Okay. All right, so the Three of Cups says it's celebration. The Six of Wands is celebration. But then we have some weird cards, including some of the 2 challenging cards in the deck. I think that some opportunities are coming around that some people are going to try to force you into almost, where they want you to be a part of it. They want you to be in there. They want you to be part of this thing that's happening. I would be sort of cautious with that. Some of the opportunities that are coming around are just not beneficial for you in the long run. And I think that you have sort of this intuitive feel for that as well, where you're trying to figure out if this is good or not. It looks great, but something's just off. Something feels off. Something's a little off. You're not really sure where you're going with all of that, right? But they wrap it in this celebratory package that looks so great. Everything looks fantastic. So, I mean, I don't know. We have so much celebration followed by so much challenge. We have people that want you to do things that you don't want to do. We have people that are influential as well, but they want it how they want it, and they want whatever you have almost. So sort of just watch out, keep your eyes open, and use your intuition to figure out what's a good thing and what's not a good thing. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. If it looks too good to be true, if it smells too good to be true, it is. And the Knight of Wands is an interesting one as well. They want you to hurry into this. They want you to be a part of this. So it's almost like it's more than one person that's sort of coming out. So basically the general reading that you want is more of a warning reading. Watch out for good deals. Watch out for people that don't have your best interest in mind. And definitely keep out of the way if somebody is trying to accomplish something and you feel like you're in the way, and you would be noticed if you got in the way. So choose your battles as well with these people, because they do have more pull and more influence than you initially think. So there you go. A weird reading, but weird cards, very weird cards. All right, Curly Sue, am I pregnant now? Or when will I be? Oh, let's see. All right, CS. I misspelled pregnancy. All right, I'm gonna revoke my my English, my ability to speak English has been diminished, like the Star Wars. My ability to use the Force has been diminished. I think I used the Hobbit already, but we're gonna use it again. We're gonna use it again. There you go, Michelle. There you go. Just take a stand. All right, pregnancy. Looking for the Empress, looking for the Six of Cups, looking for a lot of different cards, even the Three of Cups in the medical tarot that I have there. All right, let's see about that. Crystal, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. All right, we pregnant now, or when are we going to be pregnant? Let's see, as far as the time frame goes. Seven of Coins, the Fool. The Three of Cups, as far as medical tarot goes, is a pregnancy card. And it is the only one that is reversed on here, meaning you are not pregnant. As far as when will you be pregnant? I mean, are you trying? If let's see, no, you're not. In the next 3 or 4 months, you get pregnant. There you go. Kiss has a prediction for you. Kiss says next 3 or 4 months. The Fool says that there's some other things that are happening. It's not like a quick, easy answer. There's some other stuff going on, some other complications of that. The Three of Cups being reversed has really sort of highlighting, is sort of bringing that to the forefront that no, you're not pregnant. Not only you're not pregnant, but you are definitely not pregnant, kind of feel, right? The King of Coins, again, there's some other factors, some other things coming up, some other things happening with that. The Seven of Coins, we have been trying. There's some other stuff going on with the Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins sort of planting the coins and then waiting, planting the coins, and then stuff like that. It points to possibility for that. As far as how far along or how much time would it be until you actually get pregnant, I would say, I don't know. We're trying. I would say 7 weeks. Yeah, 7 weeks. It sounds good. The Fool says we're on the road to that. But again, there are some complications. The King of Coins is the complications card. There's some complications. There's some other stuff in the way. It's not simple. It's not a simple thing, but 7 weeks, if you're working on it, 7 weeks says that's going to be better. That's going to be better. Anyway, there you go. A couple of sevens in there. Interesting stuff. That 3 being reversed is very poignant. Made a very poignant mark within the read. But see, there you go. 7 weeks and all set. Anyway, thank you for joining. We'll see you next time.